Welcome back, everybody. In today's episode of Cooking with Kirby, we're going to be making a homemade salsa that is so delicious. I make salsa probably once every 2 weeks. That's how much we go through salsa. We use it a lot. Now, a couple of you had asked me on how I make my salsas and if it's really hard or if it's spicy. Look, making homemade salsa is extremely easy to do. It takes very little ingredients. And depending on the heat level that you're looking for, there's many options as far as peppers. If you're looking for a really hot pepper, that is all your option. If you're looking for just basic peppers like, you know, the jalapeno or serranos, some of them are not really hot. So, and then you don't have to use as many, you know, to make the salsa. So, no further ado, let's get into the recipe.
Since you're here, hit the like and subscribe button and make sure that the notification bell is ring. Check me out on social media, that way you can get notification of all my new recipes. If you make this recipe and you have Instagram, tag me on Instagram at Cooking with Kirby.
Now we're gonna need 2 Roma tomatoes, a 1/4 of an onion, 3 small garlic cloves. If those 2 were this size, I would just use 2. And then peppers of your choice. Now I'm using jalapenos today. You can use habanero, you can use serrano chilies, you can even use dried chilies like the chile japonés. Those got some really good heat to it. But today we're just making a nice flavorful salsa. Now peppers can be hot. The jalapenos are hot, but depending on what time you get them in the season will depend on how hot they are. In the winter time, the jalapenos harvested in the winter time, they're not as hot as compared to the jalapenos in the summertime. It's got something to do with, I guess, you know, being drier and producing more capsaicin. But jalapenos harvested in the summer are hotter. That's something you're going to notice. So, you know, just keep that aware on how hot you want your salsas to be. Now, these aren't too hot. They do have a little kick to it. So I think 1 or 2 is going to be fine on this batch right here for my taste. If you don't want it too hot, just go ahead and remove 1 jalapeno, and that way you use 1 jalapeno with these ingredients. Now at the end of it, I end up using cilantro to add a little bit of flavor. I do add some lime or lemon juice into my salsa, and then I just season with salt. That's as simple as that. That's how you make salsa. You can leave out the cilantro, but the lime and lemon adds a really good flavor to it. So how I'm gonna cook these today, I got my oven set to broil, and we're gonna toast these for about 10 to 15 minutes. Once you get a nice color, and then you'll start seeing that these tomatoes kind of like get all mushy, and you know that's pretty much what we're looking for. But we want to get a good char on here, that way it can add that roasted flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and set these in the oven, and I'm gonna let them cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. So everything has cooked for 15 minutes. As you can see, we got some charring on our jalapenos, a little bit on the onion, not as much as I was expecting, but we got the skin of the tomato all peeled back, and the garlic really got a lot of roasting. So that char is gonna add some really good flavor to the salsa. So I'm gonna let this cool down just a little bit, then I'm gonna transfer everything over to our blender. All right, so the little stems on the jalapenos, you can go ahead and just remove that. Now we're gonna go ahead and place everything in our blender. It smells really good in here. You know, that onion and the garlic smell is coming out really good. Okay, we just wanna put everything in our blender. Then we're gonna add a little bit of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze in 1 lime, just to add some of that flavor. Now, like I said, you can add cilantro in there. I'm not gonna be adding cilantro today, but cilantro is a good option to be putting in your salsas. Not a lot of people like it, so you know, that's just your preference. We use about half of a teaspoon of salt. Now we're gonna go ahead and add about 1/2 cup of water, just to give it some room to blend. And now we're gonna go ahead and blend it up. So now we're gonna go ahead and check for seasoning. Just a tad bit more salt. Not much. It's just almost there. Do another half of a teaspoon. It's got good heat though. Those 2 jalapenos did give a really good heat to it. Go ahead and test it again. Perfect right there. That salsa will go good for some tacos, in a burrito, over some eggs sunny side up. This right here is a good salsa. Let me know what you think about that recipe. And like I said, it is so easy to do. It's a no-brainer. Real deal, easy recipe. If you're new to my channel, consider hitting that subscribe button. That way you can see future videos just like this. As always, I'll leave the link in the video description and in the comment section, so that way you can go to my website, cookingwithkirby.com. Now I have these recipes, they're really good, you should try them out. Now y'all be beautiful and take care.